Flooding victim Jo Byrne has been shocked to learn her land doesn't meet the criteria for increased flood risk.
That's right. I had EQC come and visit me on behalf of other people in the Flockton cluster as well, to say that a lot of us won't be eligible for land payments, particularly under their increased flooding vulnerability status.
If EQC won't pay Jo out, she'll never be able to sell her home while the land is subject to flooding. A home that she's already had to abandon due to mould and high floodwaters during bad weather. Many of her neighbours' homes also won't be eligible for a land damage claim. This is because EQC's assessment of the property has shown it was already at risk of a 100-year flooding event. This means Jo Byrne and the rest of the Flockton cluster won't qualify.
I think many people would be surprised at this. You know, everybody has witnessed the ongoing flooding in the area as a direct result of the earthquake, and it's a little hard to see how they can divorce land claims from the actual reality of what's happening to people in the area.
About 9,000 other properties also fall into the same category, meaning they wouldn't be eligible for an EQC payout due to an increased flood risk. EQC has told the press it's possible the properties of those 9,000 owners will be affected by factors outside of EQC's cover. For example, there may be confusion about what areas have flooded due to increased flooding vulnerability damage and what areas have actually flooded due to other factors outside of EQC's cover. EQC is only responsible for flooding that has been made worse by earthquake damage on properties.
Well, we'll be reliant on the local council to actually remediate drainage issues in the area as a result of the earthquake. But EQC are basically saying it's got nothing to do with them.
The Earthquake Recovery Minister's office couldn't be reached for comment on the issue. However, Christchurch Central Labor candidate Tony Milne says it's obvious the land has dropped due to the earthquake, causing increased flood damage. He says Labor will, if needed, amend the law to make it clear that EQC must pay for earthquake damage when the land drops. Jo Byrne's only option left is to wait for the courts to decide.
And what we have to do now is actually wait for the legal process to take place, which is the declaratory judgment in late October, and that is our only hope of a fair outcome.
The Mayor's Flooding Task Force will report back to the Council next month with measures the Council can put in place as a temporary defence to flooding. Marcus Gibbs, CTV News.